Hey guys, Wild Willie here. I'm gonna talk about something off the cuff here. I'm gonna talk about a solar generator and a solar panel off the cuff. And before you're getting this video, you're like, oh my god, how can I afford that? Money's tight for everyone right now. And I'm gonna tell you how I afforded this. Very simple. I was spending $6 a day at the frickin' Tim Hortons. Times that by a month, that's like $180, $200 a month. Times that by 5 months, at $6 a day, there's $900. That's more than enough to buy what I'm going to show you right here. Anyways, guys, the Pecron, however you want to call it, this is probably the best starter generator I've ever dealt with in my life. Jackery kissed my ass, Blue Yeti kissed my ass. This thing is a work of art. It's simply amazing. We're not gonna do all the testing. You can watch other channels for that. I'm not doing a 20-minute video here. Long story short, guys, 614 watt hours. We all know you're not going to get 614 watt hours. It takes a little bit of energy to run the fans, run the inverter in there, all that stuff. But you are getting 593 watt hours out of this thing, out of 614. Incredible. Probably best in its class. That's AC. DC's just as good. 1200 watt pure sine wave inverter. Incredible unit. Walmart has them. Walmart.ca. Amazon has them. $4.99. You're not going to find a better deal for wattage, cents per watt than this right now. 2 ways to charge, guys. You got your barrel plug. You got in there for your C4 adapters. You got everything you need on here. Your 12 volt. Your to charge up your dinosaurs. Your fast charging C's. You got 320 outlets. At 1200 watt pure sine inverter. You have a DC out button. When it clicks on, it has all the gauges. It's at 26% because I'm going to use this panel tomorrow to charge it up. Guys, this unit is incredible. It's one of those things that you really do need as a prepper now, or as someone who's concerned with emergency preparedness. And like I said, $4.99. It's a big investment. But if you're willing to sacrifice those cups of coffee for a few months, or buying McDonald's every day, or you're buying your lunch out when you're at work every day or at school every day, you're going to be able to afford one of these. It's a perfect pairing. This is an AIMTOM 100 watt panel. This thing comes with all the accessories you need to not only charge through the 120 volt, charge with your 12 volt. Thing charges in under 2 hours, guys, plugged into your wall. About 8 hours plugged into your cigarette lighter. Solar, it all depends on the size of your panel, can hold up to 400 watts of paneling. It comes with all kinds of accessory, guys. It'll go in there, but it also has different ends to plug in different solar panels or different power sources. Same with the AIMTOM, folding 100 watt panel. Comes with a plethora of different attachments, barrel plug attachments. This panel is made to be universal. This panel is around the $289 mark, so you're going to be paying just over $300 for it. This, like I said, $500, so you're paying with all in with taxes, you're going to be paying close to $900 for everything. But it's so, my God, to give up the price of coffee to afford this and this, or buy McDonald's every day, it's a necessity, guys. We all know that shit's going to hit the fan, and this unit is probably the best entry-level unit I've ever seen. I'm so impressed with this brand. It blows the shit out of all the competitors. It's got the LiFePO batteries, which means they're a hell of a lot better than lithium-ion. Lithium-ion, they give you lots of power, but they're not quite as stable. You use a small risk of explosion, and they don't last as long. Jackery uses lithium-ion. They're good for 500 cycles. That means after 500 times of just charging it and charging it fully, your battery life is guaranteed to be 80%. These are lithium-ion, or sorry, these are lithium phosphate batteries, and it's the same type they use in automotive. It's incredible. This is a 3,500 cycle, which means you can just charge just 3,500 times, and it's still going to have 80% of your battery life left after it. These batteries, the LiFePO batteries, are the way to go. The lithium iron phosphate, actually, to be correct. They're the way to go. They're the absolute way to go. Even the charging thing on here, guys. Most of any of Blue Yeti and them, I have to take off my phone case and won't do an iPad. And when you do, it gets hot. This thing, my phone stays cool. I do not need to take off the case. Does the iPad, no problem. The downside, if you want one of those flashlights on here that'll signal aliens when you put an SOS mode, you're not going to get it. If you want UPS on here, you're not going to get it. The uninterrupted power supply. Yes, you can still plug in your TV and everything else and into the wall. It's got path-through charging, but those high-end sensitive computers, the power doesn't switch over in 20 milliseconds. It might take almost half a second to switch over from the wall to this. So big whoopee shit. It still has a brick, power brick. People complain, well, I don't want bricks anymore, they're just big and bulky. You know what, for $500, what you're getting, who gives a flying fuck if you have to charge with a power brick or not? This unit is incredible. I'm so excited about it. If the small units are this good, I'm so tempted just to get rid of some of my other ones and maybe buy a 2,000 watt version of this. I mean, I still like my Montec, that's still my all-time favorite. And it's probably going to be for a while. But, guys, I can't preach it enough. Now when I do my home preparedness courses with everyone, solar generation is a topic of conversation. It's no longer generators, no longer solar on the roof. Everyone wants to get into one of these. And they are a big investment, I'm not going to lie. It's a commitment. But if you're toying about it, you're thinking about it, I'm telling you now that this brand is Pecron. This particular unit, the E600, is an incredible unit. 1200 watt pure sine inverter, 2000 watt surge. This will run any appliance in your house, even a refrigerator for up to 8 hours if it's, and decent. It's a newer one, but this will run the TV for hours with the DVD player, with the, with the Wi-Fi. It'll run it. It'll run everything you need. It'll run that coffee maker. It'll run your basics. It'll run up to a 1200 watt microwave. This, guys, take a look at these. The prices are crazy right now on them. Better than Jackery, better than Blue Yeti, better than any of the ones I've ever done, better than the AIMTOM units. And I love their AIMTOM's panels. Their panels are probably the best. Guys, take a look. I can't tell you enough. I can't yay enough. And tomorrow I'll do another video with how fast this 100 watt AIMTOM panel can charge this unit. Anyways, guys, I'm Wild Willie. Remember, it's not a question if this shit hits the fan, it's a question of when. So you better get prepared.